Welcome aboard Koehler Kraft's 28-foot express cruiser. This is hull number 1, and I'm going to kind of show you around this particular custom boat. This boat was designed as a bay boat for cruising San Diego Bay and local waters. It has easy range to make it to the Channel Islands and in Mexico, but its focus was a day boat. Very large cockpit, 16 by 8 feet. Half of the cockpit is covered because in San Diego you want a little protection from the sun and the weather, but you also want to be able to get out in the sun. So there's a very large area back aft. More seats can be added. In the forward area, simple helm station, bench seat, and then it's just very open. The concept was to be able to take 6 people and crew on day trips around the bay, and smaller groups can do an overnight. Kind of the concept of drinks 6, dines 4, sleeps 2. So down below is a very large, comfortable V-berth. At the overhead, it's almost 12 feet wide. The berths are 7 feet long, so very comfortable for 2 people or more. There's a semi-enclosed toilet on the port side, very simple, and then a small galley. Portable stove can be put in. Mainly, we use this as a station for making drinks and preparing appetizers for guests, but it's very versatile. There's plenty of storage underneath. A lot of people see a boat like this and they say, "Oh, is this a picnic boat?" And I said, "No, this is a custom designed and built this boat for San Diego." You see picnic boats in Maine, but in San Diego this is a cocktail boat. Well, I showed you the bar. There's a place to sleep it off. There's plenty of room to entertain for your friends, and then there's nowhere for them to sleep, so they have to go home. The idea for this particular custom boat, and one of the advantages of a custom boat, is you can build things into it and out of it to make it very low maintenance. Believe it or not, this boat's over 15 years old. There's really been nothing but every year a quick coat of varnish and just keeping things clean. The boat has a nice, easy to use full cover. Just a few moments ago we actually uncovered the boat and put the pillows and cushions out, and we're ready to roll. The other idea was to have a very simple, reliable power plant. So for this boat we chose the John Deere 300 horsepower turbo diesel. Easy access, very simple motor, 15 years old. All we've ever done is change the oil and filters, just basic service items. It's very efficient to operate. Cruising speed of 20 knots, we get about 3 nautical miles a gallon. At cocktail speed of 6.5 knots, we get 10 nautical miles a gallon. We carry 200 gallons of fuel, so we have a pretty extensive range, although most of the time we don't carry full tanks of fuel because we're not going to go that far. The boat is a cold molded construction. In this particular case, it means multiple layers of high strength marine plywood glued together on a mold with epoxy resin, and then a laminate of fiberglass cloth on the outside and the inside, and then on the outside of the keel a layer of Kevlar for impact protection. There is a hardwood laminated backbone to the boat, but for the most part the boat is a plywood and epoxy fiberglass shell. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. The boat is very light. Even with the 2,000-pound John Deere engine power plant in it, it still weighs 8,000 pounds. Makes it very efficient, so that's why we have such good fuel economy. Typical boat like this may have to have more horsepower for the performance. The other advantage of being a light boat is it's very nimble. Very easy for one person to handle. It's not a handful to push off the dock and get in and out of. So if this is something that interests you, a custom boat, doesn't have to be this size, can be bigger, can be smaller, can be adapted to many different boating activities, sport fishing, long-range cruising, maybe more accommodations. Those are all doable. It's easily put on the drawing board. contact us at koehlerkraft.com and say hello.